already got the car washed, tires washed, everything's all cleaned up. And we gotta work on a few small things. We gotta beat this quarter panel out. Or actually, we gotta work on some major things, so we sucked Saturday. But Brad is replacing this. The connector where the battery charger, it looks like this on the car, is broken. So he's replacing the one that's on the car. Obviously that broke Saturday night too.
Had a hell of a night with starter wires and battery wires and all kinds of crap.
It's just one of those nights, wasn't it? You know, I guess we know when we go out for qualifying the car won't start. Just load back up and just go on home. It's not worth it. You may qualify for it, but...
We didn't tear nothing up.
No, we didn't tear anything up. We just had a quarter panel. Not a big deal. But anyway, to kind of elaborate on... When we're in race mode, and especially even after, we just don't think to describe things fully. We were testing some things shock-wise the other night, and just to kind of see, that didn't work out for us. We're not going to be doing that again. If you're over on our Patreon page, we'll go more in depth on that just a little bit when we go live. And it's not that we don't want to tell you guys, we would love to. Well, we got people on here that we compete with that watch our videos, and we just can't say too much. You know what I'm saying. The other night, we went on a soft tire just because a lot of times when we go out with the super guys, they're all on hard tire, or they're all on soft tires, so we figured, let's go out on a soft tire because everybody else will be. We pull out there and nobody's on a soft tire, everybody's on a hard tire. And about 3 laps in, our tire didn't it didn't burn up, it just completely got way too hot. When we got back, you couldn't even touch it, it was way too hot. And he didn't even run the whole race, he pulled off. And he pulled off to save equipment because we were falling like a rock, and the car just was not good at all. If you watched our last video, you seen that. It was good the first couple of laps until he felt like that tire just got too hot and gave away with him. But we tested, we know.
Make one thing clear though.
Yeah.
Before I made that decision on that tire over there, I consulted with my 2 or 3 crew chiefs I got, and every one of them was all on board with
There's not any chiefs around here. There's a bunch of Indians, and you think you're the chief.
I got thrown under the bus though at the end of that video the other night for making that decision personally. I did make the decision, but nobody spoke up and said, hey, that's stupid, don't do that.
Well,
everybody else was like, oh,
hey, this is the way we always look at it. You're the driver, you know what you're doing. Now, if it's just a really, really dumb choice, and those 2 things that you did were really dumb choices, and I should have been like, hey, you're an idiot, why are you not? Why are you doing this?
Any other time you would.
I know, but we were running super, and I trusted your judgment. Your judgment call was not good. My gosh, you got enough chicken in your mouth, girl?
When I was cutting and grooving and grinding, I cut it for a feature so that it would hopefully last. So if I would have cut it like I normally do, it never would have lasted. It would have just came all apart.
But do you think maybe when the way you stopped it and stuff, it just didn't let any heat get out?
I wouldn't think so.
When you didn't stop it enough, so that you would think that would keep it.
I ain't worried about it because I ain't doing it.
Are you gonna try to do that? Are you gonna ever groove one like that or stop one like that again?
Yeah, I probably will.
Is it gonna be a 1350? Huh? I guess he learned his lesson. Hopefully he learned his lesson. That was absolutely the worst we've looked in a long time. We were pretty bad. And somebody commented and said, we like the way y'all keep it real. It is what it is. We're always gonna keep it real. If we suck, we're gonna tell you we suck. If there's an excuse, we'll throw out an excuse, but we don't really have an excuse this week. We just sucked. We made poor decisions on adjustments and on tires and weren't very good. So we're gonna work extra hard this week and hopefully be pretty good. Our plans are still to be at Boyd Speedway on Friday night, and then we'll be at Talladega Short Track on Saturday night. I don't want, because you can explain it a little bit better than I can, as you're the driver. But kind of elaborate on what I was talking about the other night, trying to get the car back to where it was. What do you feel in the car is different than the way it was last year or several months ago?
So, there's something going on. I don't know what it is. It's really been like that all year. So, we'll figure it out. Can't really go into too much detail.
Alright, so that's that. We're really bad. We're really bad at saying stuff and then not elaborating on it, and everybody's like, what in the world? What are they talking about? But we're gonna try to start explaining stuff a little bit better, slowing down and explaining stuff. Now at the racetrack, that's a whole different ball game because it's bam, 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 and we've got 2 or 3 people that truly work on the car every week. We've got some that can come when they can and stuff like that. So we don't have a ton of help. So sometimes I have to jump in. A lot of times I don't.
And by the way, at Magnolia that night, what we were talking about was not me in Dallas. I was by myself in state.
Yeah, I don't remember. I have a terrible memory. And why I thought that was because I watched the GoPro
video
of the in-car, and you could see where he got out and messed with it, got back in. He was over there by himself, so stand corrected there. I was not over there. This was, how long ago was that, babe? 5, 6 years ago, probably?
It was the year we were running these Smiths deal, so 17.
Yeah, so 5 years ago. It's all, but I don't remember what I ate yesterday for supper. So I definitely can't tell you what we done 5 years ago racing wise. But anyway, yeah, he had to work on the car that night by himself. He was completely belted in, gloves, Hans, the whole shebang.
Go on the track to qualify.
Yeah, and he had to get out and work on it. But anyway, he's got the wash dolly out from under it. Maggie needs to help.
Watch out, baby. Watch out. We'll put this outside because you'll be climbing on it.
You know that. You got her pants pulled up to her boobies. Uh-oh, leave that alone. He's coming back, baby.
Mama.
You want Minnie Mouse?
Mama.
You want it? Okay, here.
Yeah.
What, baby? This is all we got, baby. Here. Here's your juice. Drink your Minnie Mouse. That's our newest obsession. She loves Minnie Mouse. She's always been all about Bluey. And lately she's been crazy about Minnie Mouse, which she calls Minnie Mouse Daisy. But it's really Minnie. And you can correct her. You can be like, no, it's Minnie. Daisy? Daisy? She won't take Minnie for an answer. But she loves it. And she gets this Good to Grow cup. And we use them as sippy cups, so we just keep refilling them. What? Daddy's coming right here, baby. Right here. Here he is. There's your daddy. He's taking the wash dolly outside. We should be in the shop pretty much every day this week as well. We've got a lot of work to do, especially since we will be racing on Friday night. We're gonna have to have the car loaded on Thursday because we've got a chiropractor appointment Friday morning, and then we'll have to leave at lunch. So we will be in the shop pretty much every day this week. So hopefully we'll have a lot of footage, huh? Hey, hold on. Alright guys, so what Brad's doing right now is just going over everything like he's done the last 3 weeks with a fine tooth comb, making sure all the measurements are right where they should be, making sure he hasn't missed something. So really nothing to see right now. He's just going through every part on the car, making sure it's lining up where it's supposed to be. Alright guys, so not really much done in the shop tonight. Brad's just kind of pondering, trying to figure out what's going on. Meanwhile, he's going to wash all his filters and everything. You'll wash the hood fenders over there as well. Pretty much all Brad's been doing this afternoon is studying, going over notebooks, going over bars, shocks, going over everything, make sure everything's where it needs to be. He'll be studying on this at the same time next week, trying to figure out what's going on. He'll obsess over it. It almost gets annoying. He's very, very, very hard on himself. And we're very hard on him too. Aren't we, Moo? Aren't we? What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, Daddy's washing them, baby. Your mama hold it? Okay. All right. Thank you. No, baby. No.
Hey, get out of that. Yep.
Alright guys, so that's gonna finish us up tonight. Didn't get a whole lot done. Did get the car washed, everything's washed, all the filters, everything's washed. He's went over everything. Just right now he's just trying to dig, see what's going on. I'm trying to think what we need to do, what we need to do next. So we appreciate everybody. Thanks to all of our sponsors, KT Heat and Air, Vinson Race Engines, and Warp Speed Performance Parts. Thanks to all you guys that always watch our videos, always comment, have bought shirts. You guys are amazing. We appreciate you guys so much. We'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great night.